Part 2 of this video, we're going to be installing all the aftermarket parts on the bike. Picking up where we left off, we're going to be removing this stock velocity stack. And to do that, we got to break the seal here, which we're going to be redoing later on the new one. But here's that compared to the new one we're going to be putting on. It's a bit difficult, but that's what it's going to look like once you get it on. I'm going to add some hot glue or something here to give it a better seal. But now we could move on to the snorkel. Installing this snorkel is going to require some modification because we're going to have to cut out the hole here on the air box. But it's nice because they include this little template in the box, which you just have to line up this little dot here with that peg and then just cut out the hole. I put some hot glue around the velocity stack to give it a better seal. And then back here, I cut the hole out with the template. So now we could install this part, but we're going to do that later. Now we're going to do the reverse process and install the airbox back on the bike. Now that we got the airbox back in and reinstalled, the next couple mods are going to be pretty easy. I already installed the intake filter there, and then the snorkel at the top here. And then next we're going to be installing the new lid. But to do that, we're going to have to take the gasket from the old one, put it on the new one, and then install the lid. Now before we reinstall the fairings on the left side, I already went ahead and took out two 10 mils to take off this reservoir so that we could swap the ECU, which is right here. Best part for last, we're finally going to be installing the exhaust. I already have the headers on, which I installed loosely with 2 bolts here at the front. Then I'm going to do the mid pipe and the muffler and then tighten it up. Finally got the exhaust tightly bolted up. And like any exhaust install, you want to wipe down all the fingerprints so they don't burn into the exhaust when you first start it. So now just gonna put the fairings on and then we could hear the first start. After installing all the parts and reassembling the bike, this is what she looks like as she sits. The exhaust is the only real noticeable part, but now we could start it and see what it sounds like. Also, the Yoshimura exhaust does come with a little silencer in the tip. So as a little bonus, I'm gonna add that clip at the end of what it sounds like without the silencer.